water.
Okay, in just a minute.
Babe, he's got to wear his life jacket.
Okay,
Oh, and can I get the cheese please burgers ready?
sure, in just a second.
Mom, could I pretty please get in the water?
Okay.
Hey, where's Timmy? Did he go inside?
He said he wanted to, oh, no, he's in the pool.
Welcome back. Well, we have an interesting subject today, a good reminder of what we need to do no matter what time of year it is when we're around water. We have Fire Captain PIO Than Nguyen here with Orange County Fire Authority. Well, welcome. How are you?
Great, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming in. We appreciate it. We know you're a very busy individual, and we appreciate you making the time. Really important discussion today about drowning. And, you know, I think we take it for granted when we're sitting by the pool or we're going to the beach. And of course, the PSA that we were just looking at, it's all about those dumb phones. You know, people spend so much time looking at them. And I mean, I'm just as bad. But now I don't have children and I'm not watching anybody anymore at the beach and stuff. But what are we talking about here? I mean, why is it so important?
It's so important, and it's been proven that kids can drown like within moments, just without any warning whatsoever. And usually when they drown, there's actually no warning. It's pretty silent.
Right.
And so if you've got a device, a book, or any distraction in front of you, you're not going to notice, and it's going to be too late.
Exactly. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers we're showing people on the screen. So in 2019, there were 144 drownings, and that's just Orange County, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And 33 of the children were 0 to 4. Well, what was the age there? Like, what were the majority of the ages? Were they on the 4 side?
I'm not 100% sure on that. However, just the calls that I've been on, they range, right? And usually there's a circumstance where even with people around, adults around, things happen. And you know, I've actually been on a drowning incident where it was a full pool with people and somebody actually drowned in the pool at that time.
When there were people already in the pool?
Yeah, because nobody noticed that person drowning.
Right.
So it happens so fast.
Right. Well, like you said, it is a silent situation. Nobody's going to know
Absolutely.
unless you don't see them standing there anymore or sitting there anymore. So very scary. So 33 adults over the age of 50 drowned. What caused that?
So the two main causes that we can attribute to that is going to be alcohol, you know, or being under influence of something, and then the other one is having a medical problem, an acute medical problem.
Okay.
And sadly, we go on those also, and a lot of the times what happens there is that they're alone, and so that's why we strongly encourage everybody to never swim alone.
Okay.
You know, watching the kids is one thing, but then you're an adult, you're not impervious to something like this. So make sure that you have somebody with you.
So let's identify two different things. So let's focus on the children first, and some of the things that people should do when they have children near water.
So first things first is that if it's your home and you have a pool, you have to have barriers. You have to have alerting systems. And you know, for around here, if you're bringing your grandkids here or children around the pool, just because there are people around, just like I mentioned a second ago, you have to be the responsible person and commit to no distractions whatsoever and watch your child.
Right. And why is it important to be in the pool with the child? Because you mentioned keeping them at arm's length. Is it because you can grab them right away, or what is the purpose?
Right? And so you're within an arm's length, you can grab them, get them out of trouble. And you know, the best way to take care of children is to prevent any injuries, you know, such as some drowning. So if you're right on top of them and you're within an arm's length, that's the perfect scenario.
You know, a lot of people, I think, use flotation devices. They'll use those little floaties on the arms, or now they've got all these things you can wrap around the waist. Is that a false sense of safety?
Absolutely, yes. They do work to keep you, floating. However, circumstances, you can have a situation where something will grab onto those devices. And so those are not replacements for being responsible and watching.
All right, and let's talk about the adults. So never swim alone, although how many people swim alone? Probably a ton.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But we just got to realize that, once we get up to a certain age, we're prone to having medical problems.
Right.
And you don't want to find out, especially if you don't know you have a medical problem, and you don't want to find out that you do when you're in the pool by yourself.
Right, right. Yeah, it can be really frightening. And a couple of other things is, one thing I think I read in the material that you provided was most adults can't swim the length of the pool. That's crazy. I mean, is it because they've never tried, or they don't know how to swim, or what are some of the cases there?
It's kind of interesting that you asked that, because I run a lot, and running, takes your breath away if you're not trained for it. Swimming is even harder. So I'm just telling you that swimming the length of a pool is not as easy as everyone thinks, and it takes conditioning.
Right, right. So generally people will go to the pool, and I think some pools will have sort of not that deep, so they can go ahead and swim the full length, but others do have a shallow and a deep end, so they have to be certainly very
Absolutely.
careful. So this is something that you guys are doing right now, obviously reminding everybody. Thank you so much. We appreciate the information and the PSAs, so we can keep reminding people.
Thanks for having me here.
You're welcome. Thank you. If you want more information about drowning prevention, you can always go to their website, which is ocfa.org/drowning prevention, or prevent drowning. We'll be right back.